everybody, welcome to the channel. In today's world, cordless tools are more prevalent than ever, especially high-powered outdoor cordless tools. The manufacturers are putting bigger and stronger batteries that deliver much more power to those tools so you can get away from some of the internal combustion engines. So with that being said, you can always go on the internet and you can find a knockoff battery to serve the tool. But is it actually worth it? Are you going to get your money's worth? Or are you going to continually buy these tools? And today we're going to be testing the 6 amp 40 volt battery. I went online. This is a knockoff version. It's a 40 volt 6 amp hour battery I got off of Amazon. It cost $61 for one, $120 for two of them. So it's a pretty good value in theory, right? This is the Ryobi 6 amp hour 40 volt battery, and you're going to see the disparity between them, at least in size, and that's because they do make a smaller version of this battery, but this came with a push lawnmower that I got, and this is a 40 volt HP 6 amp hour battery. Nonetheless, it does have 6 amps built into the battery, so that's what I would expect. If you want to buy a 6 amp hour battery from Home Depot, it's going to cost you $199 just by itself. So you can see at $60 and $199, there's a pretty big difference there of $140. So is it really worth it? So today what we're going to do is we're just going to set them up. I'm going to set it up on the Ryobi air cannon, and we're going to be using the hybrid technology in that one because we're going to use the 40 volt power source inverter. We're going to hook up the battery here. We're going to hook up an extension cord, which is 120 volts. We're going to plug it into the fan. I almost tipped over the table there. We're going to hook it into the fan, and then just so we understand or have a better idea of when it's cutting on and off during the video, I'm actually going to set up a 3-foot light right beside it, and I'm going to split the power off, so it's going to help us better understand when it's actually coming on and shutting off. Stick around. Here we go. Everybody, that was pretty surprising, and the reason why is because they're a lot closer than I thought that they were going to be. With that being said, the knockoff version, it ran for 1 hour and 37 minutes. That's not too bad, you know. For the 6 amp hour genuine battery, that ran for 1 hour and 58 minutes. And the video's timestamped, so I really can't lie about that. Some of the considerations that the difference between the two, it's not that great. So, you know, with being less than 30 minutes of runtime differential between these two, here's a couple other things to consider. The reason why this battery is a little bit bigger, not all of them are bigger, is because it has better heat dissipation because it's running mowers and things like that. Something else is this has a lot of technology built into it, such as overcharging, overheating, things like that. You do have lithium batteries in here, and they can be dangerous. I'm not so certain that this has any real safeties built into it, more maybe a overheat or overload if there's a thermistor or something built into it. So that's a couple things to consider. You know, what's the safety of charging these? What are their cycles for charging? Is this a 100 cycle rechargeable battery or not? I can't really tell you. I can tell from my experience with the cells or the batteries from Ryobi. I'm pushing 5-6 years and I'm still running on some of the same batteries without any issues, and that's the lithium batteries. I hope this helps somebody. There's not much more that I can say about it, that they're pretty close for what they are, and for the cost difference, just remember about the safety. I hope this helped you. If it did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.